fashion, original. Post another picture, change yourself to fit in. You get a big reaction, so popular. Consumers are looping you. Consumers are looping you.
You get a free air freshener.
You do, and the lollipop.
£5.
£5.
Wash your car, wax, dry, free air freshener.
That's right. I cleaned the whole inside out, top to bottom.
We'll have none of this when Brexit happens. Need £5 car washers. I'm telling you that now.
No, wait, that.
Starting now.
Exactly. Hi there.
Hello, everybody.
One you know.
Here's this podcast.
Give me a hell yeah. Get in there, man.
The Always Smiling Car Wash podcast.
So, when only started there was a song, shall we sing the car wash song?
At the car wash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the car wash, yeah.
Wiki question and answers. We've got a few this week. Most of them sent in by Neil G.
By two people.
By Neil John and Rob Fish.
Let me guess. Are most of the questions about Almirón?
Yes, and rightly so. So, kicking off with the first one.
Lovely, it's pint, yeah.
Ye Old Toon sends in.
Ye oldie toony.
With the way the team performed with the Almirón in, if you had to sign...
The Almirón.
Is that what I said?
I think so.
I don't think I did.
I thought
with
that was going to be like...
If you had to sign
Almirón,
a player in one position, what position would it be? And who would you drop to replace them?
Oh.
So you'd have to bring an additional player in, or we'll just pretend it's January again.
Ye oldie toony, this is a good
Do you know
question.
what's hard, right? I remember when I said ages ago about the transfer window and making transfers, I kept, what about who want to go up front?
Yeah.
Over this person.
Yeah.
And I always said, well, tell us a name. Tell us someone that we can go and buy. I didn't know who this kid was. This Almirón kid.
Oh, no?
That's why you're not Rafael Benitez.
I get that. No, I totally get that. But that's why that question's a difficult one.
Do you like him?
I know, I'm trying. That's why that's difficult.
Growing a belly like him now.
Excuse me?
That's us where the fat ones
That's not me.
That's us where the fat ones
No,
are.
because
I'm
remember,
going for
three fat Geordies.
Three fat lads.
Three fat Geordies.
Who
Three
said
fat
that
Geordies. Some Wolverhampton fan.
Wolverhampton.
Horse.
That's getting
But it's
big
a
now
hard
as well.
question to answer, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because
it is.
You're like, yeah.
So what he says,
who would you
Yedlin.
buy?
He doesn't say who he's going to replace him with. He just says, right, yeah.
I was going to say Yedlin probably, but I just love his pace.
See, if money's no object and you can sign anybody, I'd sign a striker.
I'd sign Messi, yeah. That's what I'd do.
No, I'd as much as it pains us to say that is, I'd replace Rondon.
Oh, fuck off. Right, done.
Yeah, because of his age, maybe, is that what it is? Would you not just buy him for 15 and go, happy days, thanks?
But I mean,
No, I'm just...
as it like if you've got the money to spend and stuff
So
like
you
that.
wouldn't change Perez?
Fucking hell! Did I just say that? Oh my god!
The first person
He's choosing Rondo now and Perez.
I'm not well. Moving swiftly on. No, but I'm just thinking like
You think
as much as I love Rondon,
I do. Grab yourself.
I think money wise is probably there's definitely better out there that we can get, but it'll cost you a lot more than it would cost you to buy Rondon. I'd very, very happily.
Is he 29 coming up?
He's going to be 30.
30 coming up.
Yeah.
So
So he's only got a couple of years really in him, hasn't he?
I'd say he's got 4 years. Near bother.
He doesn't do much running, does he?
So that's why if you can go out and buy, it's never going to happen. But if you can go out and buy a bloody £40 million striker or something like that, then
I don't know.
Surely you would.
I don't know many strikers that give you what Rondon does.
Well, we're talking about this 51 million euros from
Where's
bloody
that come
Germany,
from?
aren't we?
Bullshit.
Where's that come from? 51 million.
Next question. Rob Fish sends in a favourite Alan Partridge quote. I don't watch any.
I love Alan Partridge.
I've
Smell the cheese, your mother.
Never watched a single.
Smell the cheese, your mother.
All right, okay. Do you want to look into the camera and say that?
Smell the cheese, your mother.
I've never watched a single Alan Partridge thing ever.
Emil and
pizza or something.
Emil and Aaron have been putting Alan Partridge quotes in the chat today about Decker.
Oh, it's about me. I've got
you?
I turned off. So very rare.
Chaz, mate.
What?
He doesn't
come out for a drink after the match when we win. He doesn't join in with chats.
Do you know what?
He's skating on tonight.
It's because he's got about fucking 20 WhatsApp groups.
That's what it is. Honestly, I swear to you, right? You know this new thing on iPhone where it tells you your screen time and messages and that. Mm-hmm. So my last was like, got your phone on your hand, blah blah blah, just in the neck. I was like, yeah man, shut up man.
Porn.
And so anyway, the end of the week came, and I had something like 40,000 messages just on WhatsApp alone. And I was like, so I turned them off.
39,000 more porn.
All of them?
all of mine. All my WhatsApp's gone, aye. Well, it's not gone, I mean, I've got it, but I have to click on to find out what's happening. Because I go and I've got NFL Fantasy, 1 million. WWE,
To be fair, like when we get
12.
when we get going, we do send a lot of messages.
Oh, it's just bam, bam, bam.
I know it's like today.
Today was about 17 messages or something
So
in the space of 5
What
minutes.
was I getting wrong for the day? What was that?
Oh, because
They're joining you in the Platinum Club tomorrow night.
I forgot the name there.
Who is?
Aaron and
Aaron
Emil.
and Emil.
Oh, both of
In the
them
Platinum
are.
Club.
Oh, but they sit just in front
You
of
never
us.
told them.
I never see them.
Because he's an ignorant cunt. He's an ignorant git.
Alright, well, I don't mean they sit like then. I'm like, alright, mate. They sit like 15 rows in front of us.
Do that again. That was the campus thing
Aye,
I've
mate.
ever seen.
Oh, this one.
15 rows in
That's
front
it. We're definitely getting rid of Decker.
There's more 15 rows in front of us. Yeah.
And he's homophobic.
What's this about here? I'll get John Barnes on here, man. He's sorry.
So you're going to say hi to
Are you trying to say John Bonds is gay?
No, but he just knows everything about everything
He does,
constantly.
he's a legend.
He talks very, very fast.
So your aim tomorrow
He's a good rapper
to,
as well.
to get a selfie with
That's fine.
Emil and Tom Cruise.
That can be asked, huh?
You should have seen
Oh,
him
you
outside. He
should.
turned up
Oh,
like Tom Cruise.
you probably
man.
won't recognise him now, man.
Oh,
I bet he
mate.
fancies him again.
He turned up like some absolute Adonis on Saturday.
Aaron,
Oh.
he's had a shave and had a haircut.
He had his sunglasses
He didn't
on.
like Tom
He's
Cruise
been-
when I see him.
He's
His
been
denim
working
jacket.
out.
Oh no, he's had a shave now.
I got
like
a,
Tom Cruise when I see him.
I got a twitch.
Oh, I'll have one of them really good high fives with him if he looks like Tom Cruise.
What?
It's when he
Yeah.
flew in and landed
Oh,
in his
one of
F-16. That
Oh,
was
okay.
what got
So
it.
Rob Fish follows up with saying,
Yeah, I bet.
P.S. If we beat Burnley, do you think we're almost safe?
We're safe now, it's fine. We'll get beat on Tuesday, but we're safe anyway, sorry. There you go, next person.
Fuck me, Jesus Christ.
No, tomorrow's going to be really difficult.
We are not
Go for a
safe
full night,
yet.
can you?
We're safe, yeah.
We are
100%,
not
yeah.
safe yet. So you're telling me if we don't get another point this season, we would stay up?
That's ridiculous. We're close to get another point.
Well, you've just said we're safe.
We are safe because we will get more points.
That's not.
We could get beat tomorrow, still stay up. I'm telling you, we're safe, man. Listen, there's 5 teams.
So we're not safe then, are we?
Well, there's 5 teams playing for one position. Right? We're 11 points or 12 points out of Fulham now in second bottom. So there's 5 teams playing for third bottom. We ain't gonna finish third bottom. We're not.
I don't think.
Christ, I do not hope this comes and bite you on the RCR, mate.
I don't think we'll go down.
Oh.
I didn't think. But I'm not saying we're safe now.
But you don't think we'll go down. So you must think we're going to be safe.
I
Then.
think what Rob is saying, are we safe on if we get another 3 points, or we're physically safe on that point tally? That's what he's trying to say.
I mean, does that give up?
Probably not. No, probably not. No. You're
There's
probably
not many
safe.
games left, really, is there?
No, there's not that many. But I don't think you could
I'm
win them
missing
all
the
and
next
not win
few.
again or draw again.
few, what do you call it, home games?
Yeah.
Aye. I'm
Okay,
probably missing
thanks.
Burnley game for now. Last time I missed it was Irish.
We'll normally win.
Aye, it's true. I remember that. Yeah.
So I think I'll probably make the Burnley game. I'll just be late. Then I'm missing the Everton game because I kind of get the day off work. Then I'm away for the
Oh, hammer them.
Palace game. I'm on for a stag do, so I'm not there. I think next game's going to be the last game of the season at this rate.
I think the Grand National. I'm away for that, and I think we'll play at home then. I'm away from me. We do, don't we? Aye. I'm away from me mate's home stag. My mate, you know, he's having
Stag, it's got two
listen.
legs.
He's having one in Magaluf, right? So we're going there in June. And you know,
You should
What date?
Magaluf, yeah.
What day in June?
You what?
What date?
Doesn't matter, mate.
The
You just
19th,
ignore
I
you if
think.
you've seen you.
18th, 19th,
Oh,
20th.
I'm there the week
somewhere around
before.
there.
I'm the week before.
When
I'm
you
going
go?
the beginning of June for a stag
Are
do.
you single digits in terms of you mean?
Yeah, I think it's about like the 4th or the
I'm
6th
definitely
or
double
something like
figures,
that.
But
You
so-
just ignore you if you've seen you.
No, of course I wouldn't.
Fucking blankers, wouldn't he?
Of course I would. I just don't want to go for a drink after the match.
Mark.
that's all. Aye.
It'll be that Alan Partridge. Digger!
Smell your cheese, your mother, whatever you just
It'd be like it'd be like that Vine of Steve McLaren, where Steve McLaren's trying to get someone out and he's like,
Digger!
and he's pretending he's not doing it. It's my greatest Vine of all time.
It's unreal, isn't it? It's unbelievable that is really funny.
It's the best.
No, but honestly, he's having
Oh,
he's
no,
having,
that one and the
the phone one's the best.
no, who's he bringing on as a sub? He's
know
bringing
which one
someone
I
as a
like?
sub and he-
Roy-
someone says, oh, he's looking
it's
like
Roy
his
Hodge-
clearance took someone out.
It's Roy Hodgson, man. It's that one where he's standing on the touchline and the manager's walking towards him. He's smiling at that and he just walks past him and bounces and he goes,
It's unreal, isn't it?
It's brilliant, that
He's
one.
hilarious. Him,
and
Roy
Mick
Hodgson.
McCarthy one where he gets a fright by nothing as well. Shit like that.
Aye.
Great.
Rafa Benitez when he goes like that.
Aye.
That
Great,
appeals.
some of them. The balloon burst. Alex Ferguson.
That's classic. That.
I like McLaren on the phone. Me when he's trying to get he's trying to get the phone. Oh, it just didn't work. He lays it down.
He does one where he looks like he's on a wank.
Yes.
He's like ringing babe station.
Yes. Yeah.
Next question.
Who's your favourite babe station?
Well, that's Chip as for that pervert. He's a pervert. I think I was going to say allegedly.
Everybody on Twitter knows that.
Darryl Mitchell sends in, don't want to get carried away so soon, but loved watching Miggy on Saturday. A busy little player who goes like shit off a stick and is full of fizz. Is there...
Full of fizz?
Full of fizz, aye, full of fizz.
He fucking moves around like he's full of whiz and haven't been fizz.
So, is there ever going to be an end to Sean Longstaff's
I sincerely
brilliance?
hope not.
Thoughts on Yedlin's yellow? He played the ball but got booked.
Oh, that we were going on about that, aye?
Got to mention
that was horrendous.
He got
that.
judo kicked. This kid was...
The kid ran into him, did he?
Flying at him. And that was ridiculous, that. I don't know what the hell happened.
Rafa was going absolutely
that was the
ballistic.
bench's reaction that got him booked.
What?
So
Rafa's
Huddersfield,
reaction?
no, the Huddersfield
Huddersfield.
bench. It was right in front, wasn't it?
But it wasn't long.
Their player had already been
They
sent off.
kept doing it constantly. Anytime there was a little tackle or anything go like that, they were up in arms and
Well, that's what you
chucking
would do.
themselves around that because they were trying to even it up.
10 men down.
I would do it as well, yeah.
But that was a shocker. That it was over directly in front of our bench, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really
We
bad.
mentioned about Miggy on the last one. I think I said we don't want to get too carried away.
No, you don't.
You've got to remember it was Huddersfield.
Yeah, at home,
There'll be
worst team
bigger
in the league.
games where he needs to
You're right.
prove himself.
You're right.
But that'll come. I've got a lot of confidence in him. So I don't want to take that performance away from
No,
him. It was a great
no.
performance. Despite you can only play the team in front of you. And he
Yeah,
did well.
I think that there's going to be games where I think you'll sit here going, he wasn't good today. But I think out of 10 games, I think you're going to get 6 or 7 that's going to be pretty good. Because you can't be that busy and have that much pace and not be good, if that makes sense. I think he's going to be all right.
So Joseph sends in opinions on Dummett's new hair.
Oh, it looks.
I didn't see it.
He's looking.
You not seen his new hair?
No, no. I didn't.
Looks pretty good, like, to be honest.
It's like Messi's.
Okay.
It's like silver.
Oh, I've always wanted that haircut, so no. Aguero's
Me too.
got it.
Looks good.
I might just paint my head.
Do you know what was funny? When I seen Aguero
What, like
get it
fucking Babble at Fulham?
I
Have you
know.
seen him?
What's going on
What
there?
a nonce.
I might just buy a silver swimming
It
cap.
is
He's got a red
Aye.
swimming cap on, hasn't he?
That's all kinds of wrong what he's doing. I
More
bought,
like the Dennis Rodman route, isn't
It's
it?
ridiculous.
when Aguero got it done, I sent a picture of that. I'd love to have this haircut. I'm too
Aguero, Paul Dummett.
Too old for it now. Ah, Dummett.
He looks good.
He's a sexy lad, like.
But I'm too old for that now.
It's just even nicer.
You're too old for that.
I'm too old for that hairstyle, yeah.
You haven't
If
got.
Beckham got
You haven't
it,
got grey hair yet.
What's that?
You haven't got grey hair yet.
Yeah, but I'm still too old.
So
to
when you
my hair
get
dyed
so
bloody
when you get
silver.
old, you'll have hair like that.
Yeah, but you couldn't pull off.
So how
small
could you
hair
then
right
be-
now, could you?
I think I could actually.
How could you be
So I get done
too
for next
old
podcast.
now?
I'll buy some spray.
Yeah, go on.
Next podcast, we'll buy some grey spray. We'll spray.
Do that, yeah.
grey.
Do it, yeah.
Get some
I'll
just
I'll
for
call
men.
that off and then we'll spray it properly and
Right,
we'll see what it
okay.
looks
So
like.
you know how he done the Jaffa Cake challenge? We'll do the grey challenge on you.
We'll do that, yeah.
Have
Over
to,
the pod.
you'll have to do your goatee as well.
No, I'll leave that way.
No, Dummett's left his beard.
Make that silver.
Yeah.
Turn you into a silver fox.
So it'll be Fox.
The two magpies said to answer that question.
What was the question?
Which question?
Jesus
Oh, well,
Christ.
Yeah,
I think it's
seen
beautiful.
him warming up on
No,
Saturday.
he's only.
No, he's only just got it done.
Oh, sorry,
Must
right.
be on Sunday,
Okay,
you
right,
got it
okay,
done.
right. Come on, what happens
Do you
after
know?
the winner?
Do you know who cuts Paul Dummett's hair?
Yeah,
His brother.
yeah. I'm going to get Paddy on the podcast one week, you know, and he's going to confirm that he's not allowed to cut.
Did I ever tell
What
you?
am I doing?
I've got no idea what you're doing.
He's not allowed to cut Perez's hair.
Did I ever tell you when I seen Dunham out in Newcastle years ago?
No.
When McLaren was in charge. Well, I'd played.
That was when Dunn was shit.
We played someone at home who got beat right. Were absolutely awful as well. I don't know, it was Villa or so. I can't remember anyway. Really poor. And he came out anyway, and I was with the lads and we're in this bar, and he was trying to chat this lass up all night, doing the same bird, right, on our case all the time. And he was drinking a bottle of water, and see, I was at the bar and I turned around and he was there, and I went, yeah, I'm sorry, I know that you don't want anyone to bother when you're out, but I just have to say, like, what the hell happened today? I was like, what would McLaren say to you when you got in this full time? And he went, oh mate, he says like he tore her pop, like he said it was embarrassing, it was a disgrace to the shirt and blah blah blah. And I was like, well, you know, it's actually fucking fair enough, like, do you know what I mean? So anyway, he turned around and he bought this last another drink, and she just done off, literally, like he gave her the drink and she just went off, and I went, it's like, yo, that's like, he went, no, but I'm bloody trying. then at the end of the night, we left, and he pulled up in his car, and he was just on his own in the car, and he said, try to some
sorry for him.
See, I'd put, I rinsed him. If he had his silver hair, then he might have been Irish, but it was hilarious. It was the way he turned around and said, I'm bloody trying, and then he's walked up. It's class, brilliant.
That's my greatest. I love that story. That's mint story. Right. The Toon Magpie sends in.
Hello, son.
If it's safe to say we'll survive the season,
We've already confirmed this, haven't we?
do you think we'll finish in?
9th. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. I just say you're
And now we're down to 17th. It's all day long. We're down to 17th.
Do you know what? I'm going to be really honest. I have looked at the table, right, and you can shoot up that table, you know. If we
Did we not get to 12th or something on Saturday?
14th, I think.
it was
the highest.
13th or 14th, but I'm sure if I know your ifs and buts. If we won on Tuesday and Leicester didn't win their game, I think you're a point behind. Leicester was in 10th.
So there was a stat after the match on Saturday that there was a one before the match on Saturday that we were on the same points at this stage of the season as we were last season.
Really? Wow.
And you would never have thought that looking back at the start of this season that we'd done what we had so far.
True, I do think though, even us around this table, we're like, you know, we lost every game gone at the start, but we were very realistic and we realised we had played hard teams. And yeah, it is what it is. We'll live to fight another day. We'll play Huddersfield and we'll beat Huddersfield. And which, in fairness to us, almost we've beat every team you would expect, I would say. And I see another stat about the bottom half. Goals conceded. I think we've conceded 5.
We've got the 5th best defence in the league.
Yeah.
And keep back, mate.
It's
Right, so Ryan Patterson sends in, can we crowdfund a Roberto Roja flight, get him pissed and then interview him on the podcast? I know what, if Roberto ever comes to Newcastle, we'll all take him out on the piss. Well, Decker won't come.
Decker won't come.
Decker won't come, but everyone will go out on the piss. We'll
I know some people that won't.
We'll get a few GoPros and we'll attach them ourselves and we'll just record Roberto all night. Because where will we take him?
We'd have to take the strippers.
Sing the rippers.
We'd have to take the Black Garter. Imagine Roberto in the Black Garter.
Oh, aye. Black Garter, strippers, well, sports bar.
Sports bar. Classy.
And
we'd have to get him a Greg's.
Cozy Joe's. Greg's, you can get a Greg's.
Take the Sinners.
Imagine Roberto on Cozy Joe's karaoke. Amazing. What song do you reckon you would sing?
I'll definitely buy him a Joy Delight in the end of the night.
Aye.
He's never going to try one of them in his life, will he?
We'll get him in Sinners as well. We'd have to take him to...
man, I'm not allowed to go in Sinners.
No, you're still
I'm
bored.
bored from Sinners.
Are you bought him Sinners, eh?
Aye, unfortunately. Yeah.
Trying to fight the ginger bouncer.
Because he was ginger.
Nah, just he's a bit of a prick.
No, he was a prick.
Fair enough.
Where else got to
Most of them are.
Tiger for buy one get one free.
Buy one get one free. It's got to be a midweek game. Oh no.
We'll have to go to the courtyard disco in the Old George.
Old George, yeah.
You've got to take the strawberry.
Go for a piss in the beehive.
Have to.
We'll stall in the berry. That'll be his first pint in the berry.
Has to go to the berry.
Anywhere else?
Is he actually going to come?
Go and get him to meet Consuela in Bar Loco. Make him
Curry and chips on the
Consuela's still there.
I don't know.
That's for the veteran list. That's that Consuela.
Been there this season, have we?
I tried going on Saturday and it was rammed.
Go to Granger Market and go to that little stall. It's about this wide. Everything's £1 or £2.
What?
Crab and chips £2. Curry and chips £2. God take
Like
it.
The little cafe.
I'm honest about food, me. I'm on
Oh no, I'm about strippers and pints, me.
Just food I think of all the time.
Where else can we take them? There must be somewhere that I've completely forgot about.
Oh, a clock near.
We'll take them to the botanist because everyone loves taking the photo of the fucking ceiling.
So I tell you where I went.
No, I would take them there because you can have a look down Dean Street.
When I went to
Great Street
Super
even.
Bowl on the Sunday, I was at the 9 Bar. Beforehand, we went to this place where you go like downstairs, like I don't know what the street's called.
Pretty bootleggers.
Aye.
Oh, it's mint there.
Hey, it was good. It was. What
We'll take them there. Remember
Moonshine
we
or
took
something?
Glenn there? Well, you were that like,
Yes.
So my sister-in-law's, what's it, our ex-fella now, we took him to there. When he came to the match, was it Everton game? I want to say Everton game.
Maybe.
It's around Christmas, wasn't it? We got beat. It was the one where...
Surprise.
Oh, who was it that scored in the last couple of seconds of the game?
Was that header, wasn't it?
Oh,
That little
the
shit,
McLaren
what's it
time.
called? That little twat.
Left
Thomas.
Cleverly.
Was it Cleverly?
Hibbert.
Cleverly, yeah.
Was it not?
No, it was
Cleverly.
Cleverly. Aye, it was Cleverly.
Was, yeah, Cleverly.
Did he head it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had
So
the box.
he scored.
The keeper.
He had been out for the full day with it.
We got him absolutely shit-faced, didn't we?
Aye, well, absolutely hammered. And all of a sudden he just disappeared.
We lost him.
All asses ringing us saying, "Is Glenn with you?" I said, "Aye, he's just gone to the toilet." About an hour ago. So I'm wandering around Newcastle trying to find him. I find him, just stood outside Theatre Royal, and I'm going, Glenn! He just keeps on walking.
Bit like Decker.
Then he disappeared again. So I rang what last year. He's just gone. Obviously, he was in front of us a second ago, but he couldn't have been in front of you. I was like, I'm fucking dead. He was there. Then he just disappeared, like, off the face of the earth. Next minute, he's at home.
We honestly almost killed him that night.
That's why I left us.
Australian.
Meant to be able to drink them, Australians.
I know.
That's right.
So Neil sends in,
Too busy watching
but I
videos.
crowdfund, get Almirón. Not Almirón.
Get Almirón.
Get Roberto over here.
Get Roberto over.
Yeah.
Get Roberto over. Almirón, I'll pay for your flight, Roberto.
Alright.
Best mates, aren't they?
Neil sends in. Neil Gr.
Oh, Neil,
Another one.
Jim Ross.
We might just
Is this the Neil Gr question as an answer?
Just question time when Neil Gr sends in, is Richie's best position a left wing back? We've said that for weeks.
Yeah.
Said it for weeks, haven't we?
I think so, yeah.
He also sends in the fact that playing back three with two wing backs is our best formation. Do you think we should listen to Decker's advice more often?
Absolutely
He's right.
fucking not.
No, I'm sorry, he's right. I have sat here and banged on, haven't I? In the championship.
Since day one.
In the championship, I wanted this formation.
Hey man, even a broken clock's right twice a day.
Twice a day, you're right. No, that's a good saying. But I know I've said this formation for years. Years.
Yes.
And now Rafa's finally listened to this podcast and went, do you know what it is? Him that wears that Austin t-shirt knows what he's talking about.
It's not what he told us when we went to see him that night, is he?
I called him a prick.
But it's brilliant, isn't it? It works so perfectly, that formation.
Yeah,
We've got the players to do it justice now, haven't we?
I agree.
It seems things are like, it's like a jigsaw that's finally fitting together.
You know why?
Jinx it.
Well, it will end the season.
That's Rafa, that.
When he goes.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he ain't gone, man. He's not.
So Neil also sends in another one.
Fucking hell, Neil.
Do you think the team that started against Huddersfield is now our strongest 11? Even with all the injured players coming back, I can't say Shelby getting much game time unless we see more injuries. I don't think that's our best team, but I think it's our most informed team, and you kind of change that. There's better players,
for
individuals.
For me, Fernandez over Lascelles.
Bollocks, man. Bollocks.
I would normally say that a few weeks ago, but now I think Lascelles.
What's Lascelles doing that? You
No,
think
I'm not on form. He deserves to be.
Do you think
He
just
deserves to
talent-wise?
be in there. But when you compare the two of them from overall performances, ability, and stuff like that, I think Fernandez is a better player than Lascelles.
I think Lascelles, since Lejeune's come back, Lascelles has just been.
I think there's a
different
player
class.
in there, so
Different
I
class.
think one of your centre midfield players could probably do a better job than Hayden.
Diarmi.
Yeah,
I'd
Diarmi.
rather
I
have
think
Diarmi.
I think Diarmi or Key.
Diarmi,
to be
I
honest
think,
with
yeah.
you.
Again,
you
need
don't
that.
want to see Key and Longstaff together, though, do you?
No, you've got to have that in. I say enforcer, but you've got to have. Not that Hayden is particularly. That
But Hayden's been the last few games. Hayden's
know,
been
right.
playing further forward than
That's
Longstaff.
what I meant by the second half. Sorry, in the last podcast, I said the second half he was almost playing like right attacking midfield. I was like, but I don't know. I just think I would rather have more than Hayden. But Hayden's been amazing considering the lad doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
No fault.
Absolute credit.
He's been
Absolute
professional
credit.
throughout.
He really has.
Professional for it, and you've got to give him credit for that.
But I like Key. I like Diarmi. You know, I've
I like
always
Key.
had Diarmi's back in all the time since he's been getting stick and stuff like
you
that.
You really have. I didn't when he was number 10. When he was playing in number 10, but since he went back, I adored him when he went in the centre mid.
So, Jesus Christ!
Is that
I
Neil
don't know
again?
I've got no idea how to read this name. Ween Longstaff. Ween Longstaff, is that? It says Ween Longstaff.
So it's obviously like Sean Longstaff.
Wayne
but
Longstaff,
Wayne
yeah.
Longstaff.
Wayne Longstaff. Okay, he sends in. Is that the kid that keeps changing his name loads? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it was like an Eminem thing
Who,
last week.
Wayne.
The flavour of the week will change his hand to like at Miggy or something like that. Miggy, yeah.
Can't you see?
Mickey Mouse.
Something like that.
Mickey Mouse, I like it.
Jesus Christ, that just falls over there.
Mickey Mouse.
Right, so he says in Longstaff discuss what a baller.
Oh,
Amazing.
Really good.
Amazing.
Really
But I
good,
still
man.
think his paper I know what cracks.
What's the crack?
I think that once again Mike Ashley's just landed on his feet with players coming into the team and just performing like that.
But
Start the
he
season,
is. He has
no one
literally
knew
came
his
from.
name.
He's came from nowhere,
no,
hasn't he?
we didn't, and that's why you've got to give credit to him, and also that I think you've got to look at that there is the opportunity that you don't have to go and buy a player, man. You don't have to go out and spend loads of money.
Very rare that happens with.
Well, no,
Again, you've got to look as.
You're right though with ourselves because for some reason we will never do it. I don't know why, but we'll never.
I think
seem
it's
to
very
do it.
rare that happens at any club now.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I don't know. Like obviously, what's he called? Rice has been getting a lot of.
He's
Shite compared to
well,
Longstaff.
He's shite him.
Okay, but look at how many
he's in
plaudits
London.
he's been
He's
getting
in
over the
London.
last few weeks and stuff like
So
that.
we'll
And
fire through these ones because we've got a few there. Calvo sends in. Some say Miguel Almirón is the second coming. Can you confirm? 100%. He's amazing.
I had second and third coming on Saturday watching him.
I was first coming.
Yeah, he's really good.
Dan Johnson saying, what's quicker,
Hi, Dan.
Miguel Almirón or you shooting your load because you have got to have a go at Jenna Jameson? I've never been like
I'm not a massive
attracted
Jenna
to
Jameson fan.
Of all the porn stars, she would be the last on my list.
I watched one years ago when I was
That
a
Mia
kid.
Khalifa, oh my god, she'd be first.
I didn't know names. I didn't know anyone's name, but
Those are my kids.
they're all the same. They're all the same. They're all the same on the back.
What did he say? They're all the same line on the back.
Jesus, I'm moving on, right?
Yeah.
Darryl Mitchell sends in with this photo of this dog. Hopefully Adam will just put this dog.
Oh, we saw the dogs on Saturday, didn't
Adam,
we?
can you just put the dog here? So,
Just
Is
stroking
it,
the
what's
dog.
the dog?
so it's a dog.
Give the dog a stroke.
Guess what we're seeing on Saturday?
The dogs.
The
Dog
dogs.
was back.
Oh, was he back?
Dogs were
The
back.
dogs, both dogs were there.
Both of them.
Who let the dogs out?
Same routine. Husband and mum or wife or whatever she is, we still haven't
It's
decided.
definitely his mum. I'm telling you.
We haven't decided.
It's
So the dogs
definitely
are
his
there. They
mum.
stand about 10 minutes opposite, right by the food bank. They
Maybe
stand
our
over
children.
there.
They were even sniffing up Bill McCroran's leg from the food bank.
So they're all over there, just mingling on, just nice and calm, until he decides to wind them up by leaving. So he leaves. The dog's jumping out. It's only one of the dogs. Though. It's only one
Dogs.
of them.
Oh.
Just jumping out at him. He's
Where
like,
did he go, like?
chuffed a bit.
He goes into
Goes
the match.
What, he leaves it? What?
He leaves the
His
dogs
mum,
outside with his
wife,
mum.
sister, whatever she is. She's with the
The
dog.
dog sitter.
This little old lady. We've discussed the dogs before.
So both of them woke up with
Right,
the
listen,
dogs. They
listen.
stop outside the Gallagher end.
All I know is that these dogs wear shirts. Apparently.
Well, on
wear
Saturday
shirts
they only
anymore.
had scarves on.
Scarves,
They
now.
only had
Decent
scarves
chat
on
or something
Saturday.
before the game with them. You
I haven't got the
tell
socks and boots on anymore.
So, but all I
They're
need-
not full kit
all I need
dogs
to know,
anymore.
yeah, all I need to know, he goes in the ground and,
Right,
leaves,
wait.
and leaves them outside for 90 minutes.
No, his mum
right.
takes them home.
He's
His mum,
fine.
his mum takes them for a walk around the town and then comes
So,
and meets them at the end
that's
of the
fine,
match.
So they
Sorry.
stand outside the Gallagher, right?
Okay.
By the food bank. There's the husband, mum, wife, whatever it is, and the two dogs. The English sheepdog. Is that what we decided the word?
There's some type of sheepdog.
I'm sure they were English sheepdog. Whatever the hell one of them is. But
Who cares if it's Paraguay? It's a dog, man. We didn't care. We didn't care what it is. We didn't care if it's from England or not.
Brexit.
Get on with it,
He's
man.
just,
Brexit dogs. Brexit dogs. But
There'll be
Just,
another
just
inch,
offended all dog lovers of the show.
Who cares?
I love dogs.
I do as
I
well.
fucking hate cats,
I didn't
though.
care if he's British.
they're there, right? Okay, so there's the four of them. The two dogs, the mum and the sister, wife, whatever, husband, whatever they are. They're all there, just having a nice little time. Just before he departs. Right? He gives the dogs a little stroke on the head.
The dog,
They go
but how?
wild, like
the
on his
dog,
chest.
the dog's like
They're
literally
fucking
jumping
huge,
like
mate.
over.
Bigger than him. Bigger than him, right? He's a big lad. From behind, he looks a bit like you, doesn't he? Remember that photo? He looked like you. But he's actually bigger than you. Only got his head in it.
You like that?
But he's a big lad. He looks like he actually from behind.
I know.
It's because he's fat and
big,
bald.
He's massive compared to Martin. He is massive.
Fair enough.
So he goes away, and the dogs are just going wild. Then obviously he disappears, so the dogs calm down.
He goes round the corner, like next to Bobby, to walk up
yeah,
the stairs.
goes Bobby towards the Gallagher. That
And
way.
then
around.
he's going to come at
And then,
Dogs.
wait for it.
The dogs.
The
are
dogs
both
like this.
Like this, just waiting. Then, instead of staying against the back wall, he comes so the dogs can't see him.
Just so he can
As
wave.
soon as he sees him, he's obviously like this at the top, waving to the
Waves
dogs.
to the dogs to
And
say
the
bye.
dogs got fucking wild, mate.
Really?
This poor fucking
The
man, wife,
woman.
whatever she is.
The woman,
Jesus.
honestly, we were fucking howling because the dogs seen him and they just fucking jumped.
Wild.
The woman went, "Wah!"
Wild. Like, I know you're in the Platinum Club about 3 hours before. but
Yeah,
about,
I'm there Friday.
About 15 minutes before the game. Just,
I'm
You
never
need,
there.
you need
Just
to
come
see
out.
the dogs.
I'm
just
never
come
there.
out the
There
Platinum
must
Club.
be there must be some people who are listening to this or watching it who have
Darryl
seen
always finds
these
the dogs.
dogs.
He might
Dogs
listen.
with them.
He might
Have
listen.
to.
The dog lover.
Oh no, but now he thinks that he's married to his mum and stuff. Like, I don't know. Is it his mum?
It's his mum.
wife, it must
It's
be
not. It's his
wife.
mum, man.
How are you so convinced?
Because I'm like,
She does look
she's
quite
20
old,
years older than him.
Is she though?
I'm sure.
Is she though?
She might. I don't know. He might be very young looking for his age.
He might be. She may be very old.
I think it's his wife.
You reckon? I think it's his mum.
Match with your mum and the dogs.
Might still live with
No,
her.
but he might just drag his
might
mum to
still
take the
live at home.
dogs.
His mum looks after the dogs.
That's exactly. He's right.
He hasn't got a wife. He's
Did
just
you
got his
see
dogs.
that? Ma, come and get the dogs.
I don't know. But come on, let we know in the comments. Tweet with if you've seen the dogs, the Gallagher dogs.
That went everywhere.
We
man.
need to start a new Twitter. The Gallagher Dogs.
Remember your last one, John Thomas tie.
Gallagher Dogs.
You want to have any more Twitter accounts after that, mate? Jesus.
Gallagher Dogs. There we are.
You need to make one about. You need one about Rafas.
We need a set. We need like a.
I think it's already on. Mate.
We need a challenge this season to get our listeners.
Who have I put this on?
Yeah.
I tagged you in this, by the way. No, you didn't respond.
Get the listeners to take the pictures with the dogs.
Oh, I didn't look at your Twitter.
So Alex Shields sends in, right lads, if
You wanna
we
fight, like-
can join the dots.
The dogs. If we can join the dogs.
I'm like a dog centipede. Just loads of different
Dog centipede, like the human centipede with dogs.
Just loads of different nationality of sheepdogs. Oh man, right, is it, if we can join the dots.
We've gone.
If we can join the dots,
Dogs.
we should get Peter Crouch on the podcast. Just need to
I
find-
love Peter Crouch's podcast.
You just need to find a connection to Newcastle United. Bet there's a Newcastle ambassador who can make it happen. So Alex Shields is the Newcastle ambassador to the Peter Crouch podcast. I've got no idea how that happened. You had to apply. Different areas, you just applied. And
It's
stuck.
mint.
What?
Yeah, I know.
The Peter Crouch podcast is very
I'm
good.
not confused that he's back playing football. I thought he had retired.
He scored against us on Tuesday.
He got signed by
He scored on
Burnley. didn't he?
Tuesday.
Right,
It's a very
so-
good listen. They recorded in the Holiday Inn after training.
All right, okay.
That's what they do. You should listen to it if you don't.
All right, okay.
It's not as good as our podcast,
We
obviously.
Longstaff sends in another one. Opinions on this. So it's the video about
Dogs.
It's got Pardew.
Yes.
Hairy
Yeah,
Knuckles,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
his face?
Richard
Keys.
Wheeze Keys are these.
And Andy Gray. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to set Pardew up to get on their little agenda of hating Newcastle United and thinking the expectations are too high. To be fair to Pardew, he says maybe they did demand a bit too much, which is borderline. But
He was spot on. No, he
Yeah.
didn't. I wouldn't even say he didn't mean it as too much. He meant they are demanding,
But
and
it
rightfully
should
so.
be, yeah.
You know what I mean? He said it is pressurising.
If you haven't seen the interview,
I thought it was great,
it's-
mate.
we'll retweet it from the podcast account.
Richard Keys was just a bell end.
But
He's just trying to get people on his agenda.
you're right. But at the end, even Richard Keys had to kind of agree with Pardew. Was like, yeah,
Because
you're
there
right,
was
to do it,
there was
He
the other
said.
bit where he was kept badgering him about the FA Cup policy and
Yeah,
whether
the
and
cup
trying to
policy,
get
yeah.
him to turn against Rafa, saying, well, Rafa shouldn't be worry about the league position. He should be trying to win a cup because
Well,
they're never
he was
going to
saying-
win. Well, that's what he was trying to say. Because he even tried to turn it around to say to Pardew, were you told not to win the cups and stuff like that? It was he's just a bell end.
He's not
Simple
That
as.
really annoys me. That's not. Ashley does not. Like come to training and go, hey lads, it's FA Cup on Saturday. Just lose, right?
Yeah.
The reason why the players don't play is because they don't get paid enough bonus. Because they're as much pricks as
No.
anybody. Is the
It's important for them to win the league and finish as high up the league as possible
But
for
as
their
a
bonus
player-
and for the
but
owner.
As a player, though, man, as a player, if someone said to you, it's probably difficult, but no, it's not actually. If you're a professional footballer and someone says, right, are you happy to just get eliminated immediately from the cups and finish 17th? Because you're a pay packet, because you're still going to get £1 million in the season. As a professional footballer, you should be saying, I'm going to finish.
I want to win that cup.
Aye.
That's what I
You-
would-
I want to win the cup.
You want a medal, don't you?
Aye. And the reason why they don't try in the cups is because Ashley's policy is he doesn't give them anything. He doesn't incentivise them.
There must be some sort of bonus, is there?
Well, you've got
There will be, but it's not worth as much
now-
as
it's
the
now
league, is it?
Literally next to nothing. But who cares about money? Who cares? Who
The,
cares?
the thing is
They get paid enough
we
anyway.
haven't got the strength and depth to compete in
bollocks,
the
man. Bollocks.
in the early rounds.
Look where Watford are now.
In the early rounds, fair enough.
Watford have played nobody.
we
They're
should
in the-
have more than
They're
enough.
in the quarterfinals now against Oldham or something. Now that could have been us, man. It could have been us.
They
did.
Well, whatever it is.
They did
Palace.
play us.
No, it could have been us. I'm saying it could have been because we should have
But
been.
Watford were better than we.
Aye, because we didn't.
We had a
try.
full strength team
I
out
could
against
argue
Watford.
against that.
Murphy was playing. Next question. Full strength team. No, but again, I feel that. And I tell you something else that annoys you as well. So you didn't play very.
Everything.
No,
Everything.
But you didn't want to play a very good team in the cup, right? For whatever reason, saving players, blah blah. You get knocked out of the FA Cup,
Priority
and
is
then
the
you
league,
go
isn't
away
it?
and play a fucking friendly. Just stay in the cup and play another
it's
game.
a total
It's
different
different because you
kettle
go
of
nearly
fish,
2 weeks without doing anything, aren't you?
Bollocks. Well, then do something and stay in the cup.
I don't think the intention was to leave the cup.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think it was because it would have been
What
a lot.
was the worst game you've seen in the season ever? Actually,
Well, it
ever.
was the
Sorry.
worst game, but I don't think the intentions were to lose the.
It's not like they went
lose
out
the game.
to say, "I'm gonna play
I don't think
shit
Rafa
today."
would ever send a team out to lose a game.
Rafa was furious that game.
Right,
I think we're just
so
shit.
he wasn't motivating the players. Couldn't motivate them because the players' fault. Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you say?
I think we're just shit.
Yeah, I agree. But that's what I'm saying. I don't believe that comes from Ashley. People always say Ashley doesn't want to win the cup.
No,
How
but then
the
people will
fuck-
look back and saying if you had a few more.
If you
bodies,
invested in the team,
decent
you've got
bodies in there,
more-
then you've got more
more
squad.
chance in a
but
big,
there's not.
bigger-
But then you've got to flip it around and say there's not that many teams other than the top teams who have the squad to do that.
That's Watford.
Watford were playing almost a full strength team, weren't they?
Right.
But
They
they'd
did the
still
game
they'd
before
they
against
still
Lower
made
League.
half a
They played-
dozen. They still made half a dozen
They played
changes
like
that were stronger than
a
us.
Southern League team the game before us, and they played any full strength team against them.
I just feel that we're stupid. Honestly, I do. You know, I swear. I just feel that we should be taking them seriously. And for who cares if Ashley doesn't want to?
Well, look back.
man. He doesn't even come to train. He doesn't even speak to the players, man.
That whole game, we lost on pens. Was it McLaren or was that
McLaren, I think, wasn't it?
was not Rafa?
Which one? What?
Well, we were in.
Hull away.
Hull, that one.
That was
Hull.
the
Semi-finals, not the quarter.
That's what he said,
I
Hull.
Wolves.
Well,
I thought you said Wolves.
Did I? I might have said Wolves.
You did say
quarter or semi-finals.
Oh,
away.
that was
Well,
when
on penalties.
that stupid arse had the limp wrists. Remember, we scored and wasn't even sat
Was
from
that missed the
celebrating.
penalty?
Shelby missed on that much.
Typical.
There was a few missed actually, really, wasn't it? Gale missed, I think.
3 missed,
Gale
I
hit
think,
the ball,
wasn't it?
But that was a chance there. Like,
Oh, what a
That was
chance.
close as
What
we've got in a while,
And that's
isn't
when you would have gotten to the semis then, and you hadn't really played anybody to get there, really. You know what I mean? We're playing championships.
The big one was the one that pod you was talking about, was when we got beat off Benfica.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah.
It was huge. Do you know what I noticed about that as well? I was at that game, and I think less than 24 hours almost, 48 hours, we played Sunderland on the Saturday.
Yeah, we did that.
That was ridiculous.
Did I?
We didn't finish till 10:30 Thursday night, and we played Sunderland 12 o'clock Saturday. That's ridiculous, that. We're going to be 3 out. It was the worst 2 days of your life. Really. You know what I mean?
and we only got beat that much because we're trying so hard to get the goals.
Well, of course.
Just counter attack.
Hit one on the break, didn't they?
Goals came a few minutes before the end of
Well,
the
we peppered them as well.
That team got clapped off the pitch. We lost that game.
Well, when the goal went in from Benfica, the whole ground stood up and applauded. I thought it was amazing. That it was good memories. That season, that whole overall team was great. Really good.
It's a nice little bit of Pardew here that you take away from that, don't you?
We were
It is
shit in the
that.
league that season, though.
Yeah.
We were shit in the league
Yeah,
that
because
season.
you cannot play 2 game. We have not got the squad to play 2 games.
What have you just sat there for the last 10 minutes and said?
I'm about to tell you.
Oh,
then.
man.
No, just wait. Then.
Days.
Right, just wait. So, how many games do you play in the FA Cup?
See this?
How many games?
full circle.
How many games does it take to win the FA Cup?
What is it? 6?
Thanks. 6 games.
I just made that up. Is it 6?
No, it's 6 games. 6 games. You're at the final, right? Europa League. You're playing Thursday. You're playing every
You got
Thursday.
6 in just the group.
Nah, you're playing.
You're playing what?
you
You're
got
playing
s-
about 20 if you want to get the final.
You got 6 in the group.
Exactly. You've got 6 just in the group. That's just like 2 months of football. You've literally got to play 6 games of football to reach the final. And I cannot understand how a team, didn't care how small your squad is, can it field a team to win 6 games? 5 and you're at the final. How can you not do it?
I
Thanks.
agree to
You
a
with
certain
us?
extent
You with us?
in regards
Are you with us?
to doing more in a competition, but that's
We wouldn't
just-
win it anyway because we're
that's
not good
just
enough.
the way
Like.
I am.
We're not good
We
enough.
get Man U in the final.
Yeah, we're not good. Well, it does upset. And the reason why, the only reason, sorry, I'll go right back, is because it upsets us why people straight away go, Ashley doesn't want to win the cup. Right. And? Does that mean Longstaff doesn't like? What on earth does Ashley's opinion have on Longstaff? Or
Pardew
Mondo?
turned around and said he was never told not to.
Of course he wasn't. man.
However,
of course he wasn't.
it was. They did come out and say it was club
Priority, Premier League
club
priority.
priority. It wasn't club policy. Or
Which
something,
is
wasn't it?
which I think is every
That's where it
single
comes
team's
through.
policy.
Yeah, of course.
9th down over. It's to stay in the division. We're not reinventing the wheel by having the only policy in the world that wants to stay in the Premier League. But I just feel that it's not just Ashley. It's the full club is to blame for that. Everyone, players as well. Sorry, I've ended on a real negative there. I didn't mean to.
Just say something to get the positive back up because we're finished.
We won, you know.
Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And subscribe to the channel because we're fucking mint.